Let's get it.
I have a quote. Okay. An ability to create a closing process. A lot of things can happen when you're trying to close a sale. There are objections, last minute changes, and competitive bids. Rather than being caught by surprise, top sales pros write out a process for closing. This way they know exactly how to react when the prospect calls an audible. That quick reaction might save the sale. What possible objections or requests could a prospect bring up at the last minute, and what's the best way to counter? I mean, that's obvious. I mean, you've been talking about that for years. I mean, you have to always be prepared. You have to be able to get around the nose. I mean, you know, there's no surprise there, you know?
None. Well, listen, thank you for that. Drop that inside a Telegram. These guys need it. All right, let me share my screen and let me get on to the Grant Cardone training this morning. Get ready to it. There we go. All right, the next 3 minutes, and then today we're going over personal visits. I'll share my screen now. Personal visits. It should be right up our alley. This is exactly what we do here. We make personal visits.
The personal visit. This is the most powerful way to follow people up, if at all possible. The problem for most of you will be this. How do I get back in front of this customer? How do I get back in front of somebody that just hit my website? How do I actually physically move this idea of getting in front of that individual when they don't exist in my universe except as a lead? And or how about the phone call that comes in and you don't actually see a body yet? How do I get in front of that person? Well, first, if you make a commitment to personal visits, you'll figure out how to get in front of them. I think what you need to do is get over your fear of getting in front of people. This is a big fear, unbelievable to me, that so many salespeople and so many businesses, oh, I don't want to get in front of the guy. It's going to pressure him. He's going to feel this. It's going to be a nuisance. I'm going to appear like I'm desperate for business. Look, you want to get in front of the customer? If everybody's having those kind of conversations, you getting in front of a customer sets you in a league apart from everyone else. I have literally spent hours with people in their environment and or them in my environment. It's worked both ways, where I was in their home or they're in my office. And when they left my office and went back to their home, I followed them home. They literally pulled in. I pull in behind them. They're like, what are you doing here? Look, I'm following up. I'm following you up. Grant, come on in, man. I can't believe this. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. I went in and consummated the deal. Now you're thinking right now, there's no way I could do that, because you don't ever make personal visits. You're emailing people. Okay, you're sending them data. You're lowering your price. Get in your car or get on a plane and go get in front of the client. Insist on it. Drop by for coffee. Bring them a pie. Bring them a cake. Bring them something. I once had a client in Colorado. He would not buy my product. We had been following him up for 2 years. I picked up the phone one day. We were talking to the comptroller, not the decision maker. The gatekeeper was trying to keep us from, or the company from, spending money. I could not get in front of the decision makers. And I told the gatekeeper, in this case, the comptroller, hey, I'm going to be in Colorado. Actually, it was Colorado Springs. I'm flying into Colorado Springs tomorrow. I want to get in front of you and I want to discuss the project. Grant, we're not spending any money. I understand you're not spending any money. I don't expect you to. I'm going to be there anyway. Would you give me 5 minutes? Yeah, come on in. I went in and closed the contract with this company that my company had been trying for 2 years, but nobody had ever said, hey, get on a plane and get in front of the contact, the lead, the opportunity. This is happening in your marketplace. I'm going to be in your area tomorrow. Can I come by and see you? I'm going to be seeing another customer literally less than 3 blocks from where you're located. Can I come by and see you? Seems like stalking? or is it caring? If you're thinking right now, man, I couldn't do this with my clients, it's like stalking them down. Well, then maybe you don't care enough about people. I do. I'm going to follow this client up. Remember, 63% of companies don't follow up. What have I done so far? I'm sharing with you phone calls, texting. What else have we done? A handwritten note and a personal visit. You could drop off something special. Hey, you hit our website, bring them cookies. Okay. Maybe you find it, maybe you Google the people and find out when their birthday is and they got a birthday this month. Bring them a little birthday card or bring them a little birthday gift. Drop it off. Hand deliver some seasonal gift and or some birthday card a day early. Separate yourself with the personal visit. It's powerful, okay? Short of you flying across the planet to get in front of somebody for a $4 sale, look for the ways in which a personal visit can be a smart thing for you, your company, and your brand. Follow up with a personal visit. The personal visit. This is the most powerful way to.
All right. What is the most personable way to follow up? Is it a text message, a phone call, a personal visit, a creative email?
Personal visit.
As well, I say the same thing. C. According to Grant, a personal visit to a prospect is considered A, stalking, B, caring, C, invasive, none of the above.
Caring.
B, I say the same thing as well. What will a personal visit do for you? A, distinguish yourself from the competition. B, make a friend. C, close the deal.
Could be all of them, but close the deal.
Close.
What do you think?
I think close the deal. I think close the deal. I'm with you on it. So distinguish yourself from the competition is what he says the correct answer is. Because of that, we got a 67. Yep. Yep. But listen, let's unpack though. Let's unpack. What did we just learn?
Well, I mean, for us, that's what we do. But to be honest with you, there's a lot of guys that are afraid to do it, even though they're doing it, you know, and they're leery about it sometimes, especially in the beginning. I mean, think about how many people you train, right, who are afraid to knock on that first door by themselves, you know. But you know, if you're the kind of sales rep who truly wants to give the customer a better deal, then you wouldn't, you know, be afraid to knock or visit. Well, we visit every day, so it's different for us.
Every day. Every day.
Well, let me tell you something. It's got to be a big deal for this guy to fly across the country and go visit somebody. Imagine he gets there and they don't want to talk to him.
Absolutely. Now, listen, this guy's definitely out of the box. And not for nothing, but he's selling a program that he has designed, manufactured, produced, all of that, right? Just to teach his guys sales. So this could have been an automotive, sales company. This could have been a such and such of Chevrolet, right? You know what I'm thinking of, right? That type of auto place, right? Where it's definitely high end, it's definitely franchised through the program, but this is somebody maybe have multiple car locations, right? Car dealerships, right? And he's trying to get in front of their staff to help them sell cars better, because this is where he started at, selling a program to car dealerships.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Absolutely. So, you know, I remember there was people that used to come to the office and literally ask you for a moment at a time with the sales guys. And if you could give them, you know, a moment at a time, and they would sell the guys seminars.
Yeah, sure.
You know, same thing. These guys would just drop by. They didn't know anything. You know, maybe they called us, maybe they spoke with somebody, maybe they didn't. Maybe they just saw a sales office and they said, hey, you know what? I do sales. Let me tell you all about my sales seminar. And by the way, I'll give one for free. I'll give you guys some valuable information for free. And then hopefully you guys will start to follow me, right? We've seen that before. So out of the box thinking, but absolutely there. I don't know if it's outdated, but it's something that I'm definitely willing to try. We do that each and every day, actually visit with our customers. The big deal now that I'm focused on is following up, is sending out a postcard to each and every one of our customers.